real-time metrics and KPI of related data from the various tools. Next, how does it impact quality? So first of all, the sole aim of integrated ALM is to improve the quality of the final deliverables. So two aims I would say: first to improve the quality, and next to produce faster. So let's look at the quality part of it. So how it improves the quality? First, it provides the right context for every stage of ALM. So for example, a designer would definitely want to see what are the changes happening in the original requirements while he's doing the design. So it doesn't help if the changed requirement arrives to him after a day, because he's already lost the few hours that he has put in while doing the design. So changes should appear immediately. And integration ensures code quality and performance throughout the lifecycle process. So the quality of work here is validated at every stage, and defects are caught during the process instead of at the end of it. So defect creation can begin as soon as people can start delivering in small iterations. Before that also, the other artifacts like requirements, design, these things also are reviewed immediately, and any changes happening are reviewed back and approved. So that cycle gains in speed whenever integrated ALM is being used. Then you get to gain greater insight. So while the project is in progress, you get to see what is the quality of the current release that we are working on. So all these matrices, they come out in the dashboards, and you should be able to act based on those matrices. Which part is not stable yet, or what corrective actions are needed. These information or these pointers should be available during the execution, and not after a couple of days or at the end of the week when somebody aggregates the data and sends a status report. It's too late by that time. This thing should happen immediately, and that reduces the cycle time by a lot. Then again, the best practice processes can be implemented across the tools. So you can make sure that people, although their different teams are using different tools, they are following the central processes that are defined by the organization. Then you can overcome the challenges for globally distributed development. As I was saying earlier, that somebody is in China, someone in India, someone in US. It's if you're using integrated ALM, they all remain synchronized all throughout. So within a minute's difference, all artifacts are updated in all the systems, and everyone should be at sync all the time. Then you should be able to enable collaboration between the stakeholders. So any task created for a particular person should appear in his tool of preference immediately, and as soon as he completes the task or marks the progress in the task, it should be visible to the other stakeholders for whom it is relevant. Then provide real-time actionable metrics. So as I was saying, if a program manager gets to see that one of the projects he is handling, the requirements are not stable, they are continuously changing in version, he can immediately call up that project manager and let him know that there's something wrong in the requirements process, and why don't you take corrective actions, otherwise the project is going to go out of hand. So these kind of decision making data should be available to all the stakeholders. Then managing change with confidence. So change is one of the biggest troublemakers when we are executing projects. It is very important for us to detect the changes, the impacts that it would have on the related items, and automatically notify the concerned people, so that there's no risk of people working on obsolete items, because doing that is actually just a wasteful activity. Next